But I'm about to get the, I'm about to get the fight though. That's gonna be tight. Another Alvarez.
Wait.
I'm gonna punch a hole in him.
Oh, the fight you just got.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Mike, if you guys don't know, Mike's the main event April 27th. I always keep up with everything. He's fighting Thiago Alves, right?
Thiago Alvarez.
That's a legend in the fight game. And
Pitbull.
He's a good guy. I don't know him personally. I respect him as a martial artist, but I find it hard pressed that he's gonna beat Mike simply because I know they were supposed to fight a long time ago, and he didn't want to fight Mike. I know he didn't want to fight Mike because I was there. I was in Mike's corner, and he didn't show up to fight him. He didn't show up. I was there. I saw firsthand. I ain't gonna put my guy out there.
Maybe he has the hunger he wants.
Look, right?
But he needs
now,
the boxing.
Now,
but he needs the boxing, and he ain't gonna.
But now, right then, that was his best opportunity. You're in the peak of your career. Right then, that was his best chance when you were young. You know what I'm saying? Inexperienced at that level.
And with all of the rules.
Everything. He could use his jiu-jitsu, everything. But Mike fought Alex Reyes.
Yeah.
Annihilated the guy. This was in Pittsburgh. But he was supposed to fight Thiago. I was there in the corner. It
was a free birthday gift that the UFC gave. That was my birthday.
That was lit,
it was like
though.
September 14th or September 15th. It was my birthday.
They literally and look, not for nothing, this nigga was good. He just didn't belong in there with Mike, and he was just a guy coming up. He was on a win streak. I think he was like on an 13 fight win streak.
Damn.
No, he was nice. He was like that. He was a 55er. He came up. Thiago was supposed to fight. Firsthand, I know. Look, just be honest. I know he didn't want to fight. I was there. I heard it. I heard the conversation on the phone. And they were begging him to show up. They were begging him to get on the plane and fight. He didn't take that fight. So with deep down, and you're talking a guy that it's going to be will versus will, it's going to be hard. He's going to have trouble in there. How did you feel during the Luke Rockhold? That is a large human being. I watched that fight, and I was like, I think you were just as shocked as us. You were like, oh, you hit him once, and he said, nah. You landed flush.
I was like,
Luke Rockhold. You made him quit.
Bring it.
You made him quit.
That bare knuckle feel different.
How did that feel, man?
You hit a nigga with a glove.
That's a champion. He beat
That was
Weidman.
my cleanest performance, and it was at 185, which is where I'm fighting Thiago. Me and him are fighting at 185, which is light heavyweight, I think, in boxing.
Yep.
And I move good there. I'm going to, pump some more iron, lift some weights, get my bench up to 350 again.
What are you walking around at?
Get my pull-ups up. And, man, I recently got sick. I was like 199 before I ate some oysters and must have got a parasite or something, man. That shit tore me up, dog.
So you got about 2 months to the fight.
I was eating and drinking good for a while since the last fight, and I got to a comfortable rhythm, man. And I got to like 199, but it don't matter because I was at the gym today. I've been training a little bit. I felt like I was looking solid, and I just got to keep trying to force myself to eat since I get to go up. I want to cut from at least like 195 to cut to the 85.
That's crazy. Like that's a healthy lifestyle. I wish.
Can I interject a thought?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jake Paul needs to fight you. Like y'all need to fight. That's like because even with what just happened and like nobody, I feel like it's a waste of the buzz that he has. And
Jake Paul fought
Michael Bisping made a good point on Jake Paul saying how, yes, boxers fight journeymen. In boxing, there is real journeymen, like, guys 10 and 15, guys 20 and 15, and, you fight records. And sometimes when you're 1-0 or 2-0, and Jake's, 9-1 now or something like that, and he fought a guy 17-2, which the record wasn't terrible, but the guy had nothing for him. When did he go 17-2? How many years ago? And they brought this boxer back in, and Michael Bisping was like, these guys fighting these journeymen, these people they know they can beat, you're paying them to come in and take a fall pretty much. They weren't doing it at the top of the bill, selling it pay-per-view for everyone to watch. and, you know, telling people you're taking over the game and you're beating.
Valid. Okay.
And then call it out the number one fighter out there that Benavidez can't even get his hands on. And, you know, well, Jake Paul fight Benavidez. Benavidez probably wouldn't do that. Jake Paul would laugh at Benavidez would laugh at Jake Paul. You know, he wouldn't.
The game's so fucked.
You know, they might be friends. I don't know if he I think I talked to Benavidez. He doesn't hate what Jake's doing. But that last one was just like, what the fuck? I didn't watch it. I didn't buy that.
I didn't see
Nobody
I
watched
knew
that
I would
shit.
see a first round something online. So
Would you want? And the thing is, like, clearly he's gonna want the gloves on. Like, are you open to the gloves? Or you?
obviously he's not doing it with no gloves. So absolutely, I think I would break him with any pair of gloves on. I even went ahead and said I beat Jake, and he's 200. He's weighing in at 199.
I ain't never seen him with abs.
And he going 20, 205, 208 after he weighs in. Man, and I happen to say, you know, I'll beat him as fast as he's beating these guys.
I believe it. What? I heard you guys sparred though.
Yeah. He had an 8-round fight. It was a week before I fought D-Rod. And I was 180. He was at least 200, maybe 195. And, you know, I came out throwing some flurries. He hit me with a couple sniper shots and showed me his skill in boxing is, you know, he plays the outside. He runs around a lot. And I put pressure on people. And I wasn't boxing at the time, like for the past years.
Yeah, you're getting ready for a UFC fight.
Now I'm boxing. I grappled that morning. So, but you know, 6 rounds, going into the 6th round, they're like, hey, Mike, this is going to be the last round. I'm like, oh, thought you had an 8-round fight. Like, I would want full rounds of work.
Yeah.
Maybe he hit mitts after, did bag work. They had more to the workout. But to me, that was him withering, and I was flourishing in the last rounds. From rounds, you know, 3, he hit me with a couple of good shots, and I think I wanted to feel it. He hit me. Yeah.
As he punches niggas as hard as you can, it's been.
I gotta be the only guy that Jake had sparring with that happened to him.
1,000%.
It's a good shot. I know he knows how to knock people down with it, but you know. And then I watched him fight Anderson Silva live. I saw that, and I was like,
fucking 56.
I was like, I was just like, you know, Silva doesn't have that type of boxing.
Nah. And how old is Anderson Silva?
But he beat
Woodley,
a real boxer.
Yeah, Junior, somebody's son. He beat.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Hang on. How old is Anderson Silva?
That nigga ain't a real boxer.
40. 48.
Damn, he is 48. He's 48. That's crazy. But nah, I mean, that's another one. Like, but deep down.
And the second fight with Woodley. I mean, Woodley.
I still got to talk to him.
I'm baffled by that one.
I'm baffled. So I got to talk to him, man.
I talk to Woodley all the time.
I'm like, yo, be honest. Like, between me and you.
You did that shit on purpose.
Like, that shit was crazy. That nigga knocked,
took that dive, my nigga.
Knocked the sweat off that nigga.
But you can let these motherfuckers put a spell. Cast a spell. We all watched them receive that Rolex. We all watched this buddiness happen. And you got to remember when you're going in that ring, you know, that's fighting right there, right? It's like you got to play the business side, professional, be everybody's friend. Everybody wants to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time for everyone because, you know, I'm so important. And then when that fucking
ding ding
cage door locks.
And that's a mental side of it too, because I do better when guys talk shit to me and try to act tough.
That's why I told Lyoto Machida, and he said he liked that. He would tell his sons that, because I said, what you say about my mom? That's my get you going.
Yeah.
What you say about my mom? I could do that to anyone.
Yeah.
Like that. Boom.
That's what I like. I don't like. I do worse when guys are like, yo, it's love. You know, I like when guys talk shit to me, you know, because I feel like it just puts me back in a place where I started, where nobody believed in me. I'm 0-2. I'm losing amateur fights. I'm not supposed to be here. So I like when guys give me that, like, oh, everybody said, I'm gonna walk through him. Jason Witt, walking papers, sleep. The other little kid, everybody's, oh, he don't belong over here with me, blah, 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 sleep. Walking papers. Anytime people like, so I like that. Let me just, that's out there now. Fuck it.
I'm good at both.
I know. I like when people like,
both sides.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
But in boxing, see, I'm not playing. There's more faults in MMA.
I wish I could box right now, man. I'm at the peak of my career. I wish I could lead the UFC, and I wish there was Zuffa boxing.
Is Ryan and fucking Sugar Sean gonna happen?
No, come
Fuck
on, man.
no.
Never. Ryan is fucking crazy.
This
Actually,
nigga lost his goddamn mind.
Did you see that
Haney
shit?
about to.
Do you see it?
I don't even think that
Haney
fight
about
gonna
to tear him
happen.
up.
Have
If
you
that
seen
even
what's going
happens
on with
all the stuff?
Have you seen what's going on with
He
him?
got kidnapped and they took his phone.
They kidnapped him and forced him to
and
watch
they posted
children
some stuff.
What?
get naked. That's what he said. Out
You're
his own
lying.
mouth. That's what he said out his
Force
own
him
mouth.
to watch children.
I
Force him
hadn't
to
not
watch
heard
children
that.
get
I
naked.
didn't hear that.
That's
I
what he
didn't hear
said.
that.
That's what he
This
said.
nigga is
Nigga
trying
said,
to wild.
nigga said he got kidnapped. What they call it?
Hey,
The fucking
yo.
Build a Bear group or some shit like that.
When did you hear that?
What's
shit?
that shit called?
Forced him to watch Surviving R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So, Mike, the left is right and the right is
the
left. I don't know
Bilderberg.
how it's like that. It came that way. So you got to click the left, and that's actually your chair.
Yeah. The fucking rich people kidnapped this nigga and powers that be took him to an island, made him watch children or some shit like that.
Yo,
That's
he's
what he
sick.
said out his own mouth.
He's sick. And
Yeah.
Sean Strickland even was like, yo, I apologize. Yo, this nigga's going through some shit.
Did you say you apologize? You say you believe him?
Yo, Mike, you